Hey everybody, what's going down? It's your girl Jay Renee. I always got something to say. This is the Talk With Me podcast, sponsored by Houston Trend and Ice It Up Slushies, and also the Weekend Takeover. Y'all, we have somebody special in the mix, somebody who I've interviewed before in 2019 when he first came out with his hot single, Uno, dos, no tres, cuatro. We got singing ass to the lato. I still jam that. Y'all give it up for AMB
Oh yeah,
Jaay.
hey, cost look like this. You hear me? You already know what's going on.
So you got to tell me what you've been up to, because the last time we interviewed you, that was what, 2019. So what's been going on?
I just been chilling doing music. I ain't gonna lie, like things been going like a little bit hard for me, but I've been just still like making music and things like that, trying to figure it out.
Like, what you mean things been hard for you? Is because of COVID and everything?
Yeah, like COVID kind of like came and just messed like a little like everything up for me a little bit. Yeah.
What was the hardest from COVID? Was it the fact you couldn't go to the studio? Was it the fact it was hard to get in touch with different producers? Was it the label that made it hard, or was
Nah, I was still like going to the studio, but like it canceled like a lot of shows, a lot of like video shoots, like big things that could have like helped me like reach the top more. So things like that. Sure.
Did it have any opening for you as far as anything positive? Like, were you able to, sit down and have more time to create your music and have more time on the creative end as far as how you want different singles to go? How do you want the melodies to go and stuff like that?
Yeah, it really helped me like maintain my music, and then it helped me like realize like when things get hard, you gotta figure it out. Like you gotta have an income because things will get hard. Like especially for like a regular person that got a 9 to 5, like jobs wasn't letting people go to work, so like it just make you like have hustle bones. Like you have to have hustle bones in your body, surely.
Now, since then, you've dropped, of course, the Beatbox Freestyle, but have you dropped any other singles since then? Because I looked on Spotify, and you're up to more than 500,000 plays.
Yeah, I dropped a song called Get Back, and then I'm finna drop something like with Dream Doll. I'm just waiting for the producer agreements. If you know who Dream Doll is?
Yeah.
I'm just asking because some people be like,
who Dream Doll is. I may be old, but I ain't that old.
Yeah. Some people be like, I don't know who that is. So.
Shit, she just came to Houston about like a week ago. Yeah,
definitely. Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm trying to figure out when you coming to Houston, man. When you coming to Houston?
I don't know. I need to come back out there. When y'all want me out there, man, I'll come out there.
But hey, Houston, we open to everybody. Shoot, Drake just had his listening party the other week.
Oh yeah, I love Houston, man. It's a vibe out there.
Now, I know other than music, you've done other ventures. Talk about that.
What like other music and like Rolling Loud concerts and things like that.
Yeah, like let's talk about Rolling Loud. How was that experience? Because I thought at first Rolling Loud was gonna be, that was it and stuff. You had Meg Thee Stallion, you had Erica Banks, and of course, you yourself. What was it like to be in that type of atmosphere and to meet all these different artists at the same time?
It was a dope feeling because coming where I come from, like most people don't even get this far. Like besides like J-Rock, I probably was like the youngest to really like come from over here and do things like that. So it was a great feeling like to just experience like things like that for sure. Yeah.
And for those that don't know, you from LA?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we say, LA. I know people being from LA, y'all say the actual,
Yeah, I'm from Watts.
You from Watts?
Yeah.
Oh, you about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you grew. That's where J-Rock and what's the other one? Is it Greedo?
Nah, Greedo from the other side.
He on the other side. Okay, yeah. My bad. Let me stop talking before I get in trouble and be like, I didn't know.
Nah, you good. You good.
Tell me what it was like growing up over there.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It was hard. It was like not hard for me, but because I had like a household family that guided me the right way. But like it's up to you to make what you want in your life. Like it's killing. It's gang banging and things like that. But like just me, just being how I am. I ain't falling to none of it. I really got inspired about it because I ain't want to do that in my life. And then just seeing homies not doing nothing with their life or just smoking weed every day, ain't trying to get no money, like that just helped me go hard for myself.
talk
Sure.
about that moment where you honed in on music. You're like, this is what I'm going to do with my life, no matter what the circumstance. This is exactly what I want to do.
I've been wanting to do it like when I was young, but I was just too little, still a kid. So after I graduated high school, it was over with. Like I for sure didn't want no job. And then like that's when life really hit me. Like, okay, you gotta really do something with your life. Sure.
Now, I know a little bit of some tea before your name was AMB Jaay.
Yeah.
You know, you had your SoundCloud name, but I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
You tell people
Now you can say it. You can say it. I don't care.
it's your name. Is it? I know it's my podcast. You gotta say your name. This
I
is
think my
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, yeah, it was like Jay Bleeding Scenes or something like that when I first started
Yeah.
because like I ain't know what I wanted to name myself. But I had thought like, man, my name already Jay, and I just wanted something short. And then my homie had passed, and we was already AMB like where I come from, so I just threw that in front of my name for my homie after he passed.
You're referring to Loco, right?
Yeah, Loco.
What was that moment like? Did he was he that type of person where he pushed you to go into music even though you probably had like some doubts about it?
Nah, it wasn't even Loco with the music. As far as like music, it was me, my brother and sister. But Loco was just a genuine person that I love. You know, he always looked out for me, and like we grew up with each other, so it just hit me a different way. Me and my homies. You know, he always looked out for people.
And you said that, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. You
No, I was just gonna say like most people like where I come from died like at a young age. Like right now, probably lost like 3, 4, 5 homies like where I come from, like back to back. Like yeah, like for surely. Like probably like 2, 3 in a month, like each month, like for the last 2 months, for sure. From different occasions. Sometimes it'd be the streets,
yeah.
normal causes, all type of things.
But how has that taken, you know, a toll on you emotionally and mentally? Like how do you
I mean,
keep
I
going?
mean, like it messes my head sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie, but at the end of the day, like I gotta somewhere I'm trying to go. So like I can't let it like, eat my mind up. I just gotta keep doing what I'm trying to do in life. Sure.
You know, Jay Renee always say, if you want to call me up, you want to talk to me, hey,
For sure.
I'm here. I'm all for, you know,
Yeah.
motivating others to be better.
Mm-hmm.
And even, like I said, even if you just need somebody to talk to, bro, I'm here. And one thing I love that you have your brother and sister with you every step of the
Yeah.
way. Because, you know, there
Mm-hmm.
are some crooked people out here. Trust me, we've
For
seen it.
sure.
We still seeing them. So, um, like, talk about that and how you all have become, like, even closer throughout this whole process.
So my brother and sister, they always been close to me, like especially my sister. Like when I always was going through it, like before I was rapping, I was trying to get a job and shit. Cause the reason why I couldn't get a job because I was smoking weed. Weed really helped me blow up because like it made me get in my mind like, dang, you gotta do something with your life. You ain't doing nothing with your life. So I called my sister like, dang, sis, I can't get no job. I can't do none of that. So before like I made them my managers, I was doing it by myself. I was just getting money from them. So I get money from them, go to the studio by myself, and then I might shoot the video outside my house. That's how destined I was and just want to do it. And then like I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just make y'all my manager and we gonna get money together. And then it all came about.
Now, you had the major success of Uno,
Yeah.
and fast forward, you know, COVID happened for
Mhm.
a whole year. Matter of fact, it's still here. Like, she needs
Yeah.
to leave. Um,
Yeah.
and you have the beatbox freestyle.
Yeah.
Now, you got to tell me, you know, are you free? I mean, I know it's a freestyle, but for the rest of your music, are you freestyling? Or are you got to write it down, or how does that work?
Um. Certain it depends. I could freestyle in the studio, but I don't like doing that. I like writing because the process is better. I got metaphors. When I freestyle, I might just say anything that comes to my mind. But it'll still be hard, but I'd rather like write. It's just better.
And one thing about LA, I love how you all are metaphorical with y'all lyrics. Like
Yeah.
it's like I really can't think of no other area that does it. Um, like Snoop Dogg does it, of course, Ice Cube does it. A lot of the OGs, Nipsey Hussle did it. Roddy Ricch, he does it.
For sure.
So
I got a show with them like next week,
you
like
do?
2 weeks. Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube. It's like a taco fest.
Taco Fest? Is it in Bell, California?
Yeah, for sure.
Taco Bell, get it? Okay, no, that wasn't
it. She said taco.
I mean, you did the Uno video in Bell, California. That actually, I ain't
for
gonna
sure.
lie.
That was crazy though. Like, that was crazy.
We got
we really rented out like a restaurant. What my label did. I was fired though. We shooting all day.
How is it being, you have to shoot all these videos, so you got to make sure you hit all the right angles, make sure that the video lines up with the music, and it could be a terrible process sometimes because you're just like, hey, no, we already shot that.
I'm gonna just be honest. I like doing it because it's better than doing like something average. Like you doing something you want to do in your life. So I can't even complain about it. Like it's better than going in, clocking in a punch. Cause like before I was rapping, I had a warehouse job. And every job I got, I quit. Like it wasn't, I don't know, God was just telling me it wasn't for me. Not saying I didn't want to work, I just didn't, that wasn't just for me. Like I had to figure it out for sure. So I'd be happy, like when I get an opportunity to like do new things or just anything that regards music, I'm down for it.
And I know that you were young when you signed to the label.
Yeah, I was like 18, 19.
So how has that changed or how has that improved since then?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say improve. Like I'm gonna keep it rolling here. Like I signed a great deal. You feel me? It just like nowadays what I learned about labels, like it's about who could sell. They don't really, push an artist no more. Like, cause I had multiple peers that was very dope. And I don't know. The label just don't be pushing them. And it's like I just be learning from it. Like they might not even be doing nothing, but like it's about who could sell, who could chart. They don't build artists no more. To me, in my eyes.
Do you think a lot of times they put the youngest artist or the newest artist on the back burner and then they like,
yeah,
I ain't gonna say forget, but
they do.
Say, oh well, like
they do, and it's a hot game. Like it's whoever hot at the moment. That's who they gonna push and back up. But whole time, all you gotta do is push the button behind this artist, and everybody can win. Like if I was the A&R, like most what I learned though, in my experience, most A&Rs focus on one artist, and they try to compare other artists like backgrounds to each other. What might work for him might not work for me. You know what I'm saying? We two different people. So
do you think that you'll start your own label in the future?
Oh yeah, like I'll let my brother and sister run it though, but yeah, for sure. My bad, they selling bread out there. You might hear it. But yeah. For sure, I'll start a label.
What would it be called?
A1MT Music Group or something like that. Sure.
Now I want you to go into depth about the A111MT.
Yeah.
Where did it come from?
So when I was young, we already had like A1. Like we been A1. Like my brother had came up with it. And then the 111 come from the street we was raised up on. So we just threw that together and then music team. Sure.
Have you worked with any other artists? Like I know Uno had a remix with Lil Pump and Tyga.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, have you worked with any other artists?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Before, like after Uno came, like I had Cola. I got like unreleased songs like T Grizzly. I got Cola Ray before she blew up. I got Dream Doll. I got Top Dollar Sign. I got a couple. I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple. They just not unreleased yet. Can you hear me?
Hold up. Wait a minute. You got all these artists you just been keeping up in the vault for us?
It's I ain't gonna lie. It's like the label, like, you feel me? I'm gonna just be honest, like everything I tried to do, they were just like, shoving me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they put you on the back burner with that. Oh.
They was just shoving me. Like, that's why I said it been hard for me. Cause like I'm gonna just be honest. I just had like an A&R. I don't know. He wasn't really focused on me. I'm gonna just be honest. But like Colombia's, they great. Like my video man, like Chris, Kerry, like they did everything for me. It's just my A&R. Like I just feel like he tried to block all my blessings that could help me, like, you know, get to where I need to be. That's how I feel.
Now, I want to talk into, have you been in any shows as far as your acting career? Because I know you were talking about, you know, getting to acting a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got into that sector yet, or?
Nah, not yet. I just been chilling, really trying to like really just do music. Like I just been cooling, trying to really do it, but I haven't like tried yet. Like really try to like go act. Sure.
But I'm just saying, you know, we may look at, I'll be like, oh my God, they're on AMB Jaay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What is the ideal film that you would like to be in? Like, is it horror, thriller? You know, the action ones. You'd be like,
I'll do it all. Like, you feel me? Like, I want to do everything. Like it don't even matter. Like, long as I get an opportunity, I'll take it. But my first take might be like a comedian like movie or something like that. For sure, like comedy.
If they come out with a How High 3.
I'll for sure do that. For sure. I need to be in that for sure. Yeah.
Now you're doing music, and I'm pretty sure you've been doing like other ventures as well. We talked about acting.
Mm-hmm.
How or who has been your mentor throughout this entire time? Like, I know in the beginning it was you by yourself, but who has been your mentor, keeping you level head and making sure, you know, AJ, this might not be the correct business move. Let's try it.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it be myself. Like majority of the time it be myself. Like I don't even go nowhere no more. I be in the house. You feel me? But it's probably my brother and sister, my pops, and then my homie named What 'em Up. He for sure keep me on the swivel. You know, he call me like every day and try to keep my head high, try to motivate me, try to like, you know, cause like I'm the type I always feel like I ain't did enough. Like even if I was to be a bigger artist, I always put in my head like that's not enough in order to get where I need to be. Like I don't be satisfied until I really feel like I made it. Like, you know, most people.
Well, what do you consider like you really made it? Because I mean, in my opinion, I feel like you made it. But
nah, like see, people think you get a hit or something and think you made it. Like now you gotta like. I just want like a couple plaques. I treat like, you know, plaques like trophies, like I'm playing sports or something. Like, you know, I just want to like really go big. Like, you know, I ain't big yet. Like I'm cool, but I ain't big yet. Like how I wanted it to be.
Okay, so this is where it gets fun for me.
Okay.
We talked about your upcoming shows.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about, you know, on a deeper level as far as, you know, emotional and mental.
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta ask, you being from LA, and I know you listen to a lot of music.
Yeah.
Which new artists would you like to work with?
From LA?
They ain't gotta be from LA, you know, they can be from anywhere.
I ain't new artists or just any artist?
You know, let's do any artist. Let's just do any artist.
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Baby. I like Lil Durk. I like Rod Wave. I'm gonna throw some females in there too. I like Meg. I'll do some with Color Ray. I might be missing some people though. I can't really think right now. I'll go with Ye. I'll go with Drake for sure. For sure. Drake changed people's lives. For sure. I don't know if you know people from my city, but I'll go Blast, Bino, Kalan, if you know who that is. I'm proud of Blast right now because like I just feel like being from LA, it's really hard for us to like keep it going. Like we might have some artists like me, like I could even say me that I have a run and then after that it just shit like things get hard like for that artist, you know, just being from LA. I feel like we have it harder because like 9 times out of 10, it's a game banging city. Like it's really hard to move out here. Like this artist might not do a song, this artist because he come from a certain area. You know how it is. It's no teamwork out here. Like, you know, like, and I always talk about this with the homies, like, you know, the South, they might help each other. Us, we not helping each other out here at all.
Shit, trust me, I understand because we say the same thing in Houston. The politics play a big part in music, and it does. However, you look at Atlanta, you have everybody, working together. We just like, well, shit.
Come
on.
Well, Atlanta got gangs out there too. Like I know they do, but it just out here, it's more serious. Like it was originated at, so it's more like, yeah, it's more cracking. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I feel.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I went to visit. I was just like, I'm just wearing all black. We're not gonna push no type of
No, you good. Like as a girl, you good. Like it's not about colors. Like somewhat, I'm gonna say somewhat, but it just like sometimes like youngest my age or a little bit younger. That's all they own. Like they own. Like when I was coming up, like I'm going to school. I ain't gonna lie to you. I come from a certain neighborhood. I gotta fight niggas over there on the other side. Like it was just regular. Like especially where you come from. Wherever you come from, that's what you gonna claim. Type things like that.
And one thing I do have to commend you on, because you're like, hey, my brother and sister, that made sure I didn't follow to nothing. So we're gonna commend them, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
I put them in a place, but it was myself too, because like I had so many homies that, lost their life to jail, to, gun violence and things like that. And it was just like, I just separated myself. I was different. Like I just wanted to give me some money and like help my family or do something positive to try to get me out the hood or something. Sure.
Like, are you going to follow, I'm gonna say not the same footsteps, but similar footsteps as maybe Nipsey Hussle or what Snoop Dogg is doing now? Like, we're not saying that you are going to be exactly like them, but take some of the similar steps, like trying to involve the community more.
Yeah. Now I love that. When I first blew up, I've been trying to do that, but you need like credentials, if that makes sense. My bad, like to do certain things like that, because you can't just go and like well, I wanted to do it in my neighborhood, but you gotta like like I would love to do that, because like you gotta get back for sure. You gotta get back.
Since you said you wanted to work with the baby, I gotta ask you, what is
Lil Baby?
Oh, Lil Baby. I'm sorry.
I do the baby too. I forgot about him. That's said I do. I like his personality. We're gonna talk about the baby too, man. I don't like how they try to cancel my boy out.
I was just about to bring that up. What is your viewpoint?
We have to, like, I just want to say my opinion. On me performing, I swear to God, a DJ said the same thing he said. Like in a club, a DJ be like, if you ain't got no AIDS, I swear to God, I done performed everywhere. And a DJ will say that. Like, it just like, sometimes the more bigger you are, like, you got to understand that he ain't the same person he used to be. But I swear to God, I heard a DJ say that before in multiple clubs. But it's because he a DJ. Like, I feel like he didn't mean it. He was just trying to hype the crowd up. And he didn't know, he didn't mean it, though.
I mean, either way it goes, he's still making hits. Still making that bread.
Yeah, but look how much money he done lost. He probably getting like, like, I know they millionaires or whatever you want to call it, but I wouldn't like losing money, because his show money probably is spending money. That's how I spend my money. I wouldn't go in my savings. I use my show money. So he probably getting like $350,000 a show. He got canceled from like 5 shows. That's too much money. Or no, 9 festivals. That's a lot of money to be losing. I ain't gonna lie.
What about what is your views on Lil Nas X and how he's doing music, as well as because that's what made me think. That's exactly what made me think about the whole DaBaby situation. I was like, what? Y'all.
I'm gonna just say, like, I can't really speak on him because my boy wild, but he's smart at like marketing. Like, he know how to keep people talking about him, which is good for his music. That's one thing I'm gonna say about him. I pay attention to that. He know how to keep people talking about him, like Boosie, like Boosie, my boy, wake up talking about Lil Nas X. So he know how to keep people like attention, like right now.
They try to cancel Boosie, man.
Yeah, they always
is running through that man.
That's because Boosie really from the hood. He gonna speak his mind. He don't give a fuck about the internet, Like, he already successful. He just, you know, he getting money. He good. He gonna speak his mind though. He don't care.
Like, is there any advice you have for any upcoming artists as far as how they should maneuver in this industry, so that way they
Yeah.
can't?
Yeah, like you gotta like keep going. You know, like when you get hot, like keep dropping. That's one thing I didn't do. Like, and just stay consistent and just be yourself. You know, and everything gonna play out for sure.
And what has AMBJaay been up to other than music? Because you've also dropped some merch.
Yeah, I've been working on merch with my boy Cash. I've been working on merch with Cash. And then if I ain't doing nothing, I'm probably like just trying to flick up, or like I fell in love with jet ski riding. I ain't gonna lie, I've been riding the skis. I love jet ski riding. Now, you been jet ski riding?
Hell no! I am from Houston, Texas. Look, we ride horseback. We ride all the animals, and we country out here. Jet ski, I ain't never been on a jet ski.
You gotta try it one time. It's very fun, I swear.
I don't. Well, I've been parasailing, so I guess.
See, you could jet ski ride and been parasailing.
No, I don't even ride bikes unless they stationary. I don't even
roller skate. Ride bikes.
You know what I do? When I have roller skates on, and everybody who watches, if you're from Houston, and then, you know, we have a famous roller rink called Funplex. I pull myself to the other side, and I lean on that wall like, hey.
Oh, yeah. I ain't been skating in a long time, for sure.
I don't know. They look like they go too fast. And
Well, I got a question for you. You still, like, in college?
Yeah, getting that master's.
Oh, yeah.
Was that, you trying to come to TSU? Because Drake made a song about TSU?
You almost done?
Almost.
Y'all parties probably be going up. I remember when I was young, I went to a college party, man. They be lit.
Well, you know, I went to a predominantly white school first for my undergrad, and then I came to TSU. Two totally different atmospheres, man.
It's lit, huh?
Woo, lit ain't the word. I seen so much stuff. See so much stuff. I know I can't say it on here because it's gonna get a couple people in trouble, but I was like, oh wow. Like, one thing I gotta say, I'm gonna say, you know what to expect when you go to a Black people party. You know what to expect.
Yep.
The other side, it surprises you to the point where you like, oh, hell no, I don't want to end up on Lifetime. We got to go. We got like,
for
you know, Black people come in. We don't even come in screaming. We're going, hey, what's good? Hey girl. They don't do that. They walk in. You just like, oh.
They be lit. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, what's about to go down? What's up? What's up?
For sure lit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a college party is so, well, I'm going to say back then it was so lit, because now, you know, you got to watch
COVID.
COVID, and you definitely got to watch people even more. Everybody's not as friendly as they used to be. And, you know, shit. Like, I don't think I've been in a college fight. Did I? No, I don't think so. I don't remember if I did. But I didn't get knocked out, y'all. But I'm just saying, I don't remember.
You said I ain't get knocked out.
Like, no, I didn't get knocked out. But you got to tell me, talk to us, you know, you talk to us a little bit about your merch. Where can they find your merch, and where can they find, you know, your social media?
The merch, so it's not done yet. So as soon as he done, he gonna make a website for me. But you can find me on Instagram at AMBJaay, Twitter at AMBJaay, TikTok at AMBJaay. I just started using TikTok for sure.
Hey, follow your girl on TikTok.
I got you. Let's do it.
That's where I be getting wild. No, I'm playing. I don't be getting
for
wild.
Sure.
Like,
yeah, TikTok fun.
I was getting wild until I found out like this 12-year-old had followed me. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, you gonna have, like, I ain't gonna lie, when I first like was blowing up, all my little cousins tried to follow me. I had to block them. Blocked all of them.
Yeah.
But after a while, I stopped caring. Like, eventually they gonna grow up and see things anyway. Like, that's what I like. You know how like some parents, like, they good parents, they try to hide things and just think like try to tell them everything good. Like, I'm gonna be a parent to tell them the good and the bad. I feel like I'd be a bad parent if I wouldn't just, tell them positive things, and don't tell them the negative things. You have to. That's like teaching a child about life.
Oh yeah, like I'm be honest, I'm gonna let my child cuss. Don't you?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was the only one, like, because I'm gonna be honest, like my mama household, we was like all our kids like graduated high school, had a head on their shoulders, thing like that. But she never cared about like me cussing. Like I'm not doing it like in front of her, but like if she hear me, like she wouldn't, she wouldn't care. To be honest,
I don't cuss from my mama because I'm scared.
Yeah,
my mama, I ain't gonna tell her, but like I'm scared. But
yeah.
but man, one thing about it, we definitely got to have a part 2 to this interview. So everybody, AMB Jaay, go ahead, drop your tags one more time so they can follow you. Cause y'all last time I interviewed somebody, y'all got on me. It's like, Jaay, where's it? No, he gonna have one good time, one more.
AMBJaay on Instagram, AMBJaay on Twitter, AMBJaay on TikTok. Sure.
So y'all better run all his
it up
right now. Probably more than 1 million by this point.
Yes, sir. Run it up.
Plays on Spotify. Y'all better run those numbers up.
Run them numbers up for me, man.
Run up the beatbox. Freestyle. Yeah, y'all Jaay could do that. And we definitely gonna have a part 2 because
let's do it.
It's nothing but up from here, my brother.
Let's do it.
So thank you so much for dropping in on the Talk With Me podcast. Like I said, we gonna keep in touch.
No, I appreciate you for having me. You have a good day.
You too, brother. Tell your brother and sister I say hey. Okay,
I got you.
All right, bye. All right.
I chunk up the juice for the south and the north. Boys talking down and boys